The Holy Night by Wilson. Turn page. To the best study buddy, Tommy Brett. Turn page. It was a cold night. My wife Mary and I had just walked through the desert to the town of Bethlehem. We were in Bethlehem to pay a tax, and Mary was pregnant with our baby, whom she would call Jesus. A while ago, an angel had come to Mary and said to her that she was to have a son, whom she would call Jesus, and he would be the Savior of the world. Turn page. I was unable to find a place in the inn because it was full, but the innkeeper was nice enough to let us stay in his stable with his animals. It was there in that stable Mary had our baby Jesus. I was so happy when Jesus was born. He was the best thing to ever happen to me. Turn page. After Jesus was born, I wrapped him in a blanket and laid him down in the manger. I had to lay Jesus in the manger because there was no cradle in the stable. He was the most beautiful baby I'd ever seen, and I loved him so much. Turn page. Soon after Jesus was born, some shepherds came where Mary, Jesus, and I were and greeted us and started to worship Jesus. It was at that moment I knew that Jesus was going to be very special to the world. The shepherds told us the story of how they had seen a bright light and were scared, but an angel had come to them and told them not to be afraid, but to go to Bethlehem where the Son of God had just been born. Turn page. After the shepherds came to visit us in the stable, 3 wise men had come with gifts for Jesus. The gifts the wise men brought for Jesus were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The wise men also told us about their trip to the stable and where we were staying. Turn page. The 3 wise men told us that there was a very bright star in the sky, and they were all wondering what it was. The wise men also said that they knew that when there was a bright star, a great new ruler had been born. So they decided to follow the star to the new ruler. That great new ruler was Jesus. When the wise men arrived, they were so happy to see Jesus that they too began to worship him. Both the wise men and the shepherds were very nice and loved baby Jesus. I was amazed when the shepherds and the wise men came to the stable because Jesus had not been born that long ago. And they were able to travel through the cold night just to see baby Jesus. But I am very grateful that they did travel through the night to see Jesus and to meet Mary and me. Turn page. I could tell when Jesus was born that Mary would be a great mother, and that Jesus was in good hands with Mary and myself. When Mary first told me that she was going to have Jesus, the Savior of the world, I didn't know what to think. But now that I see baby Jesus, I am amazed at him and proud to be his father. Turn page. I am also proud of Mary for being so strong. Mary has been very strong through these past days when we had to travel to Bethlehem through the desert to pay a tax. Mary was pregnant with Jesus and had to ride on a donkey. Mary is a very strong woman and is going to be a great mother. Turn page. This is the greatest day of my life, and I will never forget what the innkeeper has given us, the presents the wise men and shepherds gave us, the kindness they all showed. Jesus is truly a gift from God, and will grow up to be a great ruler. He's the best thing to ever happen to me, and I love him a lot, and Mary a lot.